Hello friends from YouTube, welcome to my channel. I have this MacBook Air here that when I turn it on, I know it's turned on, but the screen is so dim. I don't know if you can see it, but I did everything to fix it. Like I cleared the RAM, I reset the RAM, and I did everything, and the screen it doesn't show like normal. No, I don't know if you can see it, but I know it's turned on, but the screen is so dark, so I'm gonna try to fix it. Everything you do is in your own risk. I am not responsible for any damage that you cause to your device. These are videos for education purpose only. Also, before you tear down any electronic device, please wear one of these. It's called anti-static bracelet. And also back up your computers every week, every 2 weeks, just in case something happened, and you have a backup. Okay. There will be some times when I post my video, and because I don't want to make it super long. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make sure this MacBook Air MacBook is off, and the model is A1466. It's a MacBook Air. So what I'm gonna do now is off. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna remove the screws. I'm gonna remove the back cover, and then I'm going to remove the motherboard, and I'm going to wash it to see if with alcohol, to see if it works like before. Because like I said, I already tried everything to make it work like before, like normal. So we're gonna use some Torx screwdriver, and we're gonna move this so that is 10 screws. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, these 2 screws are longer. The rest are same size. So also I have a magnetic here. So I'm gonna start. Okay. I have a set here of screwdrivers. And to remove these screws, I need this. It's a T-torque. Let me get more light. Okay, so this is it's a Torx screwdriver, and it's 1.2. Okay, so I'm gonna remove these screws. These are the same size, but these 2 are longer. So let me show you. See? Okay, so I'm gonna remove this. Okay, so I'm gonna pause my video. Okay, so I am removing the last one. Okay, 10 screws. And now we're gonna leave this one. Be careful when you remove this oh wait, sorry, I'm missing one screw. Yes, always watch out, because sometimes we're missing screws. Okay, so 10 screws. Okay, when you remove this cover, be careful because sometimes the cables are like stick to this cover and you can break them. Okay, so be careful. I have a box here on the floor, so I put everything in the box. And what I noticed is that there is like look, you see like a roaches poop right here, and that's why this computer doesn't work normal. So I'm gonna wash this with alcohol later, and I'm going to remove the motherboard. Okay, so the next step is to remove to the battery. So that's the next step because the battery is charged, so we need to make sure we disconnect it before we remove any other parts. Okay, so just pull this cable out. Okay, and now we're gonna remove this cable. Okay, use this plastic to remove it. Be careful, do not break the cables because then you need to buy a new one. And you see right here there is a dead roach right here. Okay, so now, and also it has a glue here, so when you lift it, be careful because if there is like really stick, then sometimes you tear down this cable. Okay, so put this in the box, and now we're gonna remove the now we're gonna remove the SSD. This is the hard drive. Okay, so we're gonna remove this screw. Okay, so to remove this screw you need a T5 Torx screw driver. Okay, make sure you remove it perfect, because if you damage the screw, then it's gonna be so difficult. So just make sure it goes well and then turn it. Okay, you see, I got this screw. And then to remove the hard drive, lift it up a little bit and push it. Okay, be careful with this because if you damage this, then all the information will be deleted. Now we're going to remove this cable. I think it's called a SIF socket. So I'm gonna use this screwdriver. It's okay because I already disconnect the battery. So I'm gonna lift this cable a little bit and go under and push it up. Be careful, do not break it. It's okay, right there. Okay, now we're gonna remove these 3 screws that is holding the fan. Okay, so make sure you use your T5 Torx. I won't tell you every time I use my screwdriver because I don't want to make my video super long, but just make sure the screws go inside, the screwdriver go inside the screw, so that way you don't damage the screw. I'm sorry, the fan cable is this one, not this one. Okay, so I remove another cable. I'll let you know later. So now I remove the screws from the fan, and now I need to remove the cable same way as I did it with my smallest screwdriver. So you make sure there is a little clip there, so you lift it up, and then now we can remove the fan. Okay, okay, now it's out, so now we can remove the fan. Okay, this is the fan. I'm gonna put these screws back here, and then I'm gonna put a little piece of tape, so that way I know where to put it back. Okay, so that's the way I do it. Okay, so this one goes here, right there. This one goes here. This one is shorter than the other ones. Right there. So now I know. Okay. So now we're gonna remove the battery. These 5 screws: 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, use your T5. Okay, so these 2 screws right here are shorter. See? Okay, this goes here, here, and here, and the little ones right here. Okay, so make sure you take a note of that and remember. Okay. Okay, to remove the battery, just push it up right there. Okay, and I'm gonna stick the screws right here, so just that way I won't lose them, and put a little tape. Okay, like that. Okay. Okay, so I have my screws and the battery out. So now we're gonna unplug the backlight keyboard. Okay, so it has a clip here, just lift it, be very careful, right there, and then with your twizzlers, pull it up very slowly. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna disconnect 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cables. Okay. Now we're gonna disconnect the trackpad cable that is right here. So you need to use your prime tool or whatever. Okay, so this way up. Okay, and then push it out. Okay. Next is the speaker cable right here. So same thing. Yeah, be very careful. Okay. Next we're gonna disconnect the antenna. Okay. Next disconnect the This is the display cable, like that, and then push it out right there. Remember, don't forget to put back all these cables when you put it back. Okay, now let's connect two more. Okay, now we're going to remove this. I think this is a power cable, so just go like this and pull it up. And here is another cable. Okay, and then push it. Okay, and I think that's all the cables that we need to remove. And now we need to remove the screws that is holding the motherboard. Okay, so I see 6 screws, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So let's see. Okay, I'm gonna put my screws in order just to remember. Okay, because I'm not sure if these screws are the same size. Looks like so far are the same size, which is good. So 6. Okay, to remove the motherboard, we need to remove this USB board also, and this is the charging port. So we need to remove the screw. Okay, and from here, here is another screw right here to remove the main board. So I don't know if you can see it, but there is another screw. Okay, see? And this is a little one. So now, be careful because there is 2 cables here. Okay, right there, and then lift it up a little bit, and right there. It's the motherboard. So now I'm gonna clean all this with alcohol. See, right there is a mark of roaches. So I'm gonna clean this board also. Be careful with this board because it has 1 cable underneath connected. Right there is the cable. Right there, this cable, you see right here. Be careful, don't break it. So I'm just gonna wash it, and I'm gonna clean all this. Okay, so now here is the motherboard. As you see, it has a mark here of roaches, and right here also. So I'm gonna wash it with alcohol. Make sure you use pure alcohol, okay? Don't just mix it with water. So this is the way I wash it. You can use toothbrush or this kind of brush like mine right here. I hope I can fix it. Be careful with the microchips right here. Make sure you clean inside here the connections. Okay, make sure you clean it very well. Okay, I'm gonna do it and I'm gonna pause my video so it won't be like a super long. Make sure you, like I said, clean the connections. Right here I can see that there is Roaches poo-poo. Right here where this is where the display connects, so make sure you clean it very well. Okay, so I clean it very well, especially here where the display connects, and also this side, so there is no more Roaches poop. So let's see, I'm gonna leave it somewhere so let it dry, and also I'm gonna clean right here, and also the cables, the connections, this little board, and especially this cable that is the display cable. So I'm gonna clean it very well. Okay, so same thing. Don't worry about the it get wet, because this is alcohol, it will dry. Right here is where I see a lot of Roaches poop. Okay, I got in my hand a piece of. Okay, so make sure, like I said, clean the connections. Okay, so be careful when you clean this little cable, because don't break it or tear her down. Look at that piece of right here. See, it says a roach. Also, I'm gonna clean here, right here. Like I said before, be very careful with this little cable right here. Okay, you don't have to disconnect it, but be very careful, because if this cable breaks, then we got a big problem. Okay, so now I clean everything. I'm gonna let it dry, this part, and I'm gonna show you something else. Okay, now that we are here, we're gonna remove the we're gonna remove the we're gonna replace the thermal paste. We're gonna remove the sink, and we're gonna replace the thermal paste. We're gonna check if the thermal paste is fresh or if it's dry. Okay, so we need to remove these 4 screws with this T5. Okay, these are the same size, so no problem. Be careful when you remove it. Okay, see, it's kind of dry. It's dry, so now it's time to replace it. Okay, same thing, we're gonna clean it with alcohol. Make sure it doesn't go to the microchips. Okay, okay, now this okay, and now I have my thermal paste here. Okay, so now let's put just a little bit. Like that. Okay, now let's put back the screws. Okay, okay, make sure don't tie one screw at a time. Go little bit, little bit, little bit. Oops, be careful. These screws jump so easy. Okay. Okay, so tie it a little bit each until, and don't over tie it. When the screwdriver stops, then you stop. So now let's gonna put back the motherboard. I try to make sure all the cables outside. Okay, and remember this one goes here. Move this cable away, and then right here, and the screws go right there. Okay, so but first make sure the cables are out of the way. So 7 cables out, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Okay, so let's go here. Put it back, make sure this little cable is out, and go like okay. And this one, pull it out, 2 cables here. Okay, and then here move this cable away so this one can go through, and now we have 2 cables here for antenna, 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, not 7 8. Okay, so I think we are fine with the cables. So now let's put the screws back. Okay, so it's 6 1 2 3 4 5 6, plus you will have 7 here because 1 is for this little board and the little ones goes here. Okay, so let's put the one in the middle. Let's put this one right here. You don't need to tie it the first time. Okay, so keep going. Okay, I'm gonna screw the little one that goes here. Okay, now you can tie all of them. Okay, to connect this board, I need to disconnect this cable because I don't want to break it. So to disconnect it, you need to go under like that and push it like that. Okay, so we leave it on the side because I don't want to break it. Okay, and then you go like right here and push it. Right there. Then later we connect this back. Okay, now let's put the screw that goes here. The last screw is this one. This one goes here. Okay, remember, don't put it somewhere else. Okay, so now we can connect this little cable. Okay, and we're gonna start connecting everything. Before you connect the cables, make sure the ports are well aligned, the USB and everything, and then we can start now. So let's connect this one first. This one. just push this one right there. And then now we're gonna connect this one. This one is kind of difficult. This one should go under this cable, under the speaker cable. Okay, so just like that. It's so difficult because it's so tiny, and then I cannot show you, but almost. Okay, right there. Push it and then lock it up. Right there. Okay. And then we connect the speaker cable right here. Just push it like that. There you go. Then this cable right here. Let me see. We need to connect the fan. This little plastic go here. Make sure this little plastic is under this the sink. Okay, so like that, and then the fan goes right here. Okay, I had to remove these screws because this plastic go under right here, right there. So now I can put it back. Okay, right there. Okay, now we're gonna put this fan back. I'm gonna put the motherboard's screws. Okay, before you screw the fan, make sure you connect the cable. It's much easier. So right there. Right there, you see, and then I lock it up with lock it up the click right there. Okay, now you can put the screws back. This screw on the left side is a large screw, larger. Then the other one in the middle, right here. Then the other one. Remember that it was 3 screws that we remove. Okay, now you can tie it Okay, and now while you are here, connect this cable. Okay. Sorry guys, I forgot this cable goes right here. Look at in this little hole. Right there. Okay. So otherwise it's gonna be on the way. Be careful because we already connect the fan cable. Be very careful. Okay. Okay, it should go like this. Sorry, but sometimes it's really hard to remember everything. Okay. Okay, so now we can connect these cables. Okay. Okay. It's right there, so I can see all the cables are connected. Let's connect the antenna cables. I got one. It's so tiny, so it's really difficult and takes long time to connect. So that's why I don't wanna make my video super long. Okay. So let's connect the speaker here. This one you just press it down, that's it. Then we're gonna connect this one little one. Make sure it goes all the way down. All the way in. Okay, and lock it up. Okay. I don't know if it went through, but let me check. Now the mouse pad. Lock it up. Okay. Now we're gonna connect this cable. Bar cable goes right here. Okay, this side first and this one. I think it's much easier. Okay. I don't know. I'm gonna put a piece of tape here. Because it has glue underneath, but it doesn't have it anymore. So I don't want it to come out like that. Okay. So now let's install the hard drive. Goes like this. Like that, and remember the screw. Have the short one, this one. Okay, so now the battery. And the good thing is I have the screws here. Okay. Make sure it goes inside. Okay. Okay, I am screwing the last screws for the battery. Okay, so now I'm gonna connect the display. Make sure this one goes on the top and then you put it back. Be careful, okay? Do not break nothing here. Need to go straight. It looks good, I hope so. Okay, before you put the cover back, make sure the cables are connected. So now we're gonna connect the battery. First, make sure the cables are well connected. That everything is right. Okay, and now let's connect the battery. The battery we disconnected first and we connected last. Okay, right there. Now let's put the cover back and let's see what happens. Remember, the longer screws go here and the other ones go around. Okay. Okay guys, I finished putting the screws and so let's turn it on. Wish me luck. Okay. Let's turn it on. same thing. I can see the light over there. You see, I don't know if you can see it, but I see the Apple logo right there. But nothing on the screen is so dim. So didn't work, guys. So that means is maybe the cable that goes from the LCD to the motherboard is damaged, or the LCD is damaged, because the Roaches damage the motherboard. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope my video helped you in something. Give me a like, subscribe, check out my other videos, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try to find the motherboard for this laptop, and I'm gonna replace it. Thank you so much. Have a great day.